Okay, looks like we're live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano script. One second. Okay, there we go. And yes, this is what I look like. Very cool. So I suppose, right. So the webcam might move around a bit. It's not super great, but good enough, right? Let's see. So I guess, right. This is what I was going to work on today. So basically, parity. Right? I want the titanium virtual machine to be up to date with the Kano script, right? So that they are compatible, because then you could compile it using KanoScript and then run it using the Titanium runtime environment. So that's on. There we go. Okay. And yes, that's what I'll work on, I suppose. So that's gonna be really it's in the other project, you know, in the tin. So let's see. So right, it is a bit behind. It's not a header only file like the one that I included. So that might make it. You know what? I actually realized I also forgot to update this with the instructions. So that is, do I need this actually? No, I think that I don't know that that is necessary. Um, hmm. Yeah, okay, so I guess I don't have anything to do. Oh, I do. Okay, yeah, so I need to update this as well. This is for the disassembly though. It just needs to be in the right order. So what are the instructions that I added? I'm not sure exactly. Uh, right, so I had the N and OR instructions as well as the load library. I need to compare this against. It's this, right? So I'll take that and just put it down here and then compare them side by side. So most of them should be the same. Because I didn't add too many. So hello, how you doing? What is up? What's up? Halt and stack sizes are all the same. So load library is the first different one that I did not. Yeah, I guess it'll be load lib like that. Entry point native. So then I think I think the only other one is N and O, which is here, N and O. So I guess I could compare the size between them, but this goes after mod, right? So N and O. Okay, and let's see. So that goes from here. So how many lines? Let me compare it directly. 357 to 407. All right, so 50. And then here, 301, 353. All right, so there's two more. Did I do that? Okay. So, it's probably these casts. Is that what it means? I have to F to BC. Yeah. Interesting. Let's see. To BP, yeah. Call return jump. Huh. So I don't know what it would be. Or did I get rid of? No. Hmm. Right. So they are different. Is it? It's hard to tell. Let me actually open up a second screen, right, and then I can look at them side by side. That might be nicer than this way. If I do that, I film in the same file, and we can just look here. So if I scroll there, let's just start here. Push, stir, move, ref, deref, alloc, dealloc, right, read, pop, dupe, indupe, swap, in swap and add, submod, div, mod, and or. all of the float ones, which aren't used anymore actually. And then we have compare equal. Compare equal is right. Greater equal, less than equal. I to F, float to I to C, to E, PogChamp. How you doing, Stam? Cobber. Repeat call, return. Maybe I'm just stupid. Native. Load library. Oh shoot, because there's an extra one here for the count. Okay, that's probably what it is. Okay, yeah, so I guess we're good. I suppose. I'll find out, I guess, right? I don't need to delete anything, so what do I... alright, so I think that's fine. I think that is okay. So now we can update it in any other one as well. So we need to add and or, which go after mine. And or. And then also right, we have to actually add these instructions as well. W webcam, yes, yes. Hopefully it does not get in the way. And good, glad to hear it. Yeah, so we have to go here and add all of them. Or let's see, to pink noise. I've not heard of that one before. I've heard of brown noise and white noise. Not pink noise. How is that? So we have to copy those as well. There's actually a lot that needs to be changed for that. So, you know what? I could basically just copy it over. So what happens if I do that? Pink noise but better? Pink noise is pink noise but better. That's it, there we go. Yeah, so I'll just copy the whole thing. What? I don't get, I don't understand. Yeah, so I'm gonna use this. And just copy all that. Here. And let's just sort all of that. Alright, so the Tim header stuff goes in the head file. I think that makes sense. So where do we end with it? End it. There we go. Okay, and we can open p.h and just replace this. Okay. Let's see. Save that, and then get rid of this as well. I think, yeah. Right here. Then we don't need the. No, we need to include the file. You used to be fat. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. Alright. And that should work. Assuming everything's correct. Let's see. Aren't fat at all. Yes. I lost, it's like 120 pounds. So, something like that. Yeah. Let me think. 110. 110. Which is 50 kilograms. That's not H. Alright, so that does not exist. That is a problem. Right, so what is actually defined? Oh shoot, it's probably the yeah. It's the macro right here. It is what we use. It probably is that. Plus 12. Nice, nice. Always good. Not always good to lose weight, but you know. Let's be that. Oh yeah, we need the string view as well. String view. Len, and then potentially catch you with a game. Really? Data? Is it called data? It might not be called data. I'm not sure. Sorting but copy. Yes, for real, for real. We don't have view create. So that's a problem. We can actually take the string view library and just include that in here. Instead of doing all this. That probably makes sense. So I have view right here, and I can just TypeScript coding. No thanks. H, yes. And so this should be the same, pretty much. So grab that and get that. And then compile. Now we have submission. I did not include it, right? It's view that, and I need to also do view implementation. Okay, and then and it does look like it compiled, so hopefully it works. Yeah, so I guess I'll run it. So I'll go to here. Right, I was using Vim for easier copy paste. Do I know how code looks in the screen when it sees a bar? Yes. Rock. Okay. Here. And I need to I'm just gonna compile this one. So run it with compile, right? So then it won't do that. And then it compiles it. Okay. And then if I go to pin, just hire, build, hire, and run that on the compile. So it's pin. Segmentation fault. Alright, very nice. Confused a lot. Okay. I use GDB. Is that going to be very confusing? I'll try. Run it with, yes. Seg faulted there. Okay, so view create seg faulted. Interesting. That's a weird place to seg fault actually. What? Wait, why would he do that? I don't think view create is broken. We have all this stuff. I did the right define. View implementation. Yeah, that's what I did. Let's make sure. Actually, maybe I need to do this in the C file. Yeah, so this needs to be include u.h. And then in here I do, what do I do on? Let's see. I want to define view implementation and include u.h. So if I do that, then I can find it. Now if I don't, it's here. Wait, yes. Still same fault. Okay. Why? What if I try to decompile? Probably not. Yeah, that's just a very weird place to die. Let me actually break on it. Break from read program and run. Decompile, let's go. We'll disassemble with more accurate. Let's see, what if I set? Right, so that failed. See, that's very weird. Right, reallocating. Wait. That's not right. we read that. Yeah, we read it into the string. Yeah, we create. Hey, why would that? Wait. Okay. Print machine storage. Oh shoot! Did I not allocate this? Well, hang on. Hmm. This is broken. I'm gonna sleep now because today you only slept 5 hours, and you are not young enough to sleep that little. Yeah. Okay. Have a good night. Have a good night. That makes sense. Sleep is good. Yeah. Okay. So that's not allocated. So why is it not? That's kind of weird. Did I change it from in here? I go well. If I go to 10, bruh. Not C, right? And from 5. Yeah, we read it directly because it didn't use string use at that point. So I need to update that. Because that's how. Okay. That is fine. That actually makes sense. So we need to allocate the whole array. So we can do. Right, so we can use that. So we can. What is it? Sounding this hurt, but I like your face. It makes you relentlessly look around in this spot. Yes. Cool to watch. That's funny. I'm gonna have to go back there and watch it because I never watched myself. Like, you know, interesting. So we need to allocate everything. Sounds like string. Don't watch yourself. Why not? Cringe. So where do I do that? I'll try it out again. Okay, there we go. Yes. All right, so that was what it is. We said to allocate that. Everyone hates themselves on cam, like everyone. Yeah, that's fair. Still though, it's fun. Okay, yeah, so that works. Very glad about that. So now I want to make sure the disassemble works as well. Exciting, that's what it is. Okay. So we have an unreachable, so I forgot something. Look at yourself and think you look weird. It's just because you're watching yourself. Yeah. Yeah, same with voice. I was like that at first, but then, over time, because I've listened to it a lot from going through streams and things like that. So kind of used to it now. But yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying. So I seem to have forgotten. Okay. Right. So what is the it's us? So this must be missing some. Oh shoot. This is actually probably missing some. Right. I forgot to update these. So let's go to mod. So this is false. This is false. Right. So I saw that one as well. And oh. Popular musicians and streamers sometimes don't watch themselves on camera or sing. Yeah, and some actors and stuff as well, like especially they don't watch their own movies and stuff. I think a lot of them probably. It's just something that everyone is like, right? Still failed. No, babe, so what would come after that? Oh yeah, I forgot to actually add it for this one. So entry point and then okay. Rebuild it. So I'm feeling something's really off on the cam. It's actually fake and misleading. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Huh. Okay. I should print out what it is. Well, okay, I don't know what it is, I guess. I could print out the number. That would probably be useful. Let's actually use, actually I don't think we have that. So on each row, let's just print it. Compare. And yeah, just print the number. Machine instructions. Data I. Alright, well actually, is it the data type? Oh shoot, the data type. Yeah, we have other data types. I forgot about that. We need to handle those in here as well. Okay. Alright, Ben, have a good one. Have a good night. Yes, that's probably what it is. It's the data type. That makes sense. So let's actually use, I'll just do them all three for now. U32, U16, and then U8. Right. So most of them with the U64, it's going to be limited, obviously. Otherwise, it should be. You also need to handle the double, but alright, so there we go. Disassemble. Yeah, we can add double here as well. Okay. Double. I'll probably just use double here. Right. So it's not super great, but alright, yeah, so that is good, and we can run it. Yeah, so now we can actually compile them, and then they're, for the most part, what's the word? Like, we can have it on one machine and then take it to another machine. Yeah, I don't remember how to say that. I'm not good at it. Alright, anyway, right, we can do that mostly, for the most part. But with these, you still do need the, object files with it, because it dynamically links with them, right? So it doesn't, like, embed it in the bytecode. So I'll have to look into how to do that and how that would work, but for now, it's fine as is, where it does not depend. But yeah, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That didn't take very long. I thought it would take quite a bit longer. But yeah, so that was this. That has been open for a while. So really though, I don't think I changed anything here, did I? Yeah, okay, it is up to date. So I can close that. But yeah, it's really an issue with this one, so I need to and I don't know, do I have something open here? An issue for that. Why is, oh shoot, I don't remember if any of the, yeah, this one is actually closed. I don't remember if any of these are fixed or not, so I'll need to think about that. I forgot that I had them in here, because I originally had KanoScript in this repository before I moved it to its own. Now, up to date with, yes, there we go, so that is very good. Close the issue. Okay, alright, let's go. Yeah, so now we're getting there, right? Getting there to be able to. This next stream would probably be starting to work on the game. Right, let's have that. And let's see. So I want to see actually the speed of it. If I run this without like a survive time. I guess that kind of, it's like that. Yeah, that's not really a good test, I suppose. Well, what is the compile? Right, 5.5. Time that. Right, 2 point, yeah, so about 2.5 seconds or so to compile this, and that also includes, it calls a C compiler, which isn't necessarily ideal. Okay, so that's cool. That is cool. I guess the rest of the stream I'll probably just be looking at Rated, right? Because that was all I wanted to do here. I'm not going to do these yet. They're not super urgent. And that is probably a good idea. But again, I'm gonna need that off stream. So yeah. Actually, maybe I could look into this. So with this, I need to remember, because these were quite a while ago, March 15th. Whoops. It's on my profile. There we go. Does that work? You can return pointers. Let me go to text can. So make a function. And then returns hello. Should be able to do this. I mean, not type that, struct color. And it has RUV, RGB, A. That's right. I think that is the right thing. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I don't really call it, do I? There's some null bytes here. As well, and yeah, let's call it. So we don't get any parser errors, so I'm assuming it'll work. I don't remember if I fixed that. So this actually, let's not have any arguments. Let's set that, and then exit with color dot off. Expected to have a found pointer. Okay. 11. So that's right here. Yeah. So it doesn't quite work with assignments like that. Okay. So we need to consider that. Take that into consideration. There is still the no byte. Yes, that's just, Alright, so we can look at that. I'll try to fix that, and then I should be able to close this. Oh, wait, this isn't right. Wait, am I stupid? I thought that was structs. Okay, well, it doesn't work regardless, so, yeah. We'll be comfortable. Interesting. So what is the error that we get here? Expected struct, but found pointer. So, let's go, it's gonna be in the front end. Right. I'm assuming it's probably this one. Do we have the actual new one? No. Alright, so it is not that. Expected struct. Yeah, okay, so right here is where we actually fail. Why would it say it's found pointer? But that is type pointer. What? That is interesting. Interesting here. So it expected pointer, but it found pointer. And do I have that anywhere else? No, so that's the only one. What if I print a mode out? Yeah, by something like this. And I print app. And yeah, print out expr data type as well as type pointer. And are the values the same? I'm assuming not, but you know. No. Okay, so that is very wrong. So something is very much not good with the expr data type. So I must not say, and that is what the issue is. First expression. What's really going to be first primary? Okay, right here. So where we have struct. Okay, if it starts with an open, yeah, an open curly, so that's right here. Expert data type is type pointer. Oh shoot, but it's from a function call, right? So yeah, okay, we have a function call. It must be set differently. So are we just setting it to the value of the identifier? So it's like a pointer? Is that what it is? So let's see. If it's a function, it's an open paren, then it's a function call. And okay, so function type. So the function type must be set improperly. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's just garbage data. Yeah. All right. So that is good. So found an issue. Always glad to find that. So it's where we are. Get the function. All right. Let me think. So function deck. Function deck. Right here. Declaration name. Let's function deck. Then else do all this, but where do we actually parse it all? Hmm. So all that. Okay, that's a reassignment, so that's not necessarily what we want. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right here. Okay, so this is where we actually parse it. I see. A lot of stuff going on. Let's see. And that. And where do we get? That's at the end where we get the value. Function type. Label. A lot of stuff that we append here. So is this the type? Okay, yeah. So we don't check if it's a structure. So this is probably where it fails. So if I print out the token, right? So the top token. Let's actually print out the token type. So types like that. Token speed. Tokens 0. Value type. Just not type, I think actually is what we want. So we'll see what that prints out. Token B, my bad. Tokens needs to be a pointer. Okay. Main text can. It's an identifier. Yes. Okay, so if it's an identifier, let's actually set the thing. So token tokens. Oops, token 0, and then if it's an identifier, well, first of all, we'll check its type, because that's an easier one. So if token type, token type, it's one of the types, and we can that. Else if token type equals some type ident, and that's a lot of unnecessary space. Else we want to just print an application. I'm going to expect the token that, and let's print out types. Token dot type. Okay, what the heck? Alright, and right here, it's going to be token dot type. Do we want to call it token actually? Yeah, I don't think we have that anywhere else, so it should be fine. Should be okay. Alright, and here we need to basically get the struct and then the return type of. So it's going to be a struct name. So what do we have for get structure? Let me say this is 1210. Structure, and I think that's what we want. Alright, so get structure. So struct, structure, let's get structure. And I don't remember what all we need to pass, but it's something like parser and then we also need the token.value. Okay, so we have that. Then we just need to set the return type, right? So node actually it doesn't even matter. Hang on. Yeah, we don't have to get the struct. We just have to make sure it is a struct. So that's what we need. Is structure. I might have thought that, but you know. Then he said node value.com and type equals type pointer. And this pointer type, I don't remember exactly. And it's variable structure. Yeah, so we just need to is structure. Is structure. Then we'll print an error. Error token application, and we'll say unknown name. Do print. There we go. Okay, something like that. What is wrong with that? Oh yeah, we need to do UR. Let's forget about that. Structure just needs the parser name. Okay. It does compile. File name cannot be known. Okay, so we have an issue somewhere now. It's the file name is known. I think that's in the parse expression. Right, so we don't set the file name. Parse primary. Alright, so somewhere. Yeah, so when we do this, we overwrite it. And then the location does not work properly. So anywhere that we return out of, we need to set the location. So the ident should be fine. Location is set there, so is it going to be this one? No, it should be there. You don't return. So let me just search for what we have returned. Return. Yeah, it's going to be right here. Let's open dot. Alright, so probably that. Then will we not get that? Anyway. Function color. Alright, so there's no function color. So that's interesting. What? Is that is a function? What the heck? That is interesting. Ah, hang on. Is it in the backend lesson? Okay, so it must be here. So why do we get a function? That is interesting. That this would be doing it. Something to do with this. Right, so that's in the function call. The expression is a function call, but not that. So that is interesting. So yeah, that's the expression function call. It's trying to call that. But why is that the name of the function? Oh, I'm not sure. Get the function. You shouldn't set that anywhere. Dang. Okay, no, but it's function call. So yeah, right here. Good, good indeed. How you doing? Um, well, glad to hear it. Get the function. What is the token? With a new line. We are, and we'll do token at value.com. I must have forgotten probably to consume a token. Ooh, no, so that is correct. So at what point when it gets set to color? That's the worst. Oh, okay, I just want to make sure. Yes, that gets set correctly. And return the expression. So x per. Okay, let's see. So it's in a variable declaration. That's very weird. It needs a structure. Right, and you got it. What part of compiler is this? So right now I'm working on the front end. So basically what I'm doing, so I already have quite a bit of it implemented. So what I'm doing is I have a structure and I want to return it from a function. So it's like this, right? So this is the variable name, this is the structure name, and this is the function that we're calling. And right now it's not returned properly. Yeah, it basically does not recognize it. And that's what I'm working on. So the parsing stage of it, and then the actual compiling stage of it is not basically just going to be doesn't need to change. So it's just the front end parsing and lexing. Not really lexing, just parsing is what I'm working on. What is your biggest accomplishment? I mean, I guess if you mean projects, I would say either this I'm working on right now, Kano script, or Kano, the text editor that I've made. One of those. Right. Put the link, I suppose, for both of them in the chat. Yeah, that is both. I think those, right, they're my biggest projects that I actually use for stuff. You know, like I'm using Kano right now, my text editor, and I use it for pretty much everything. Okay. So what am I doing? All right, so we're having an issue. So it changes that, like the value. It doesn't actually go here anymore, which is interesting. Oh yeah, it doesn't go into it, so that is unsuccessful. Oh shoot, but we set the structure name, and that actually, otherwise it doesn't. So if the expert type is not equal expert uncall, it's like, okay. Yeah, it's 1C. Position is too great. Interesting. So okay, so now we're out of bounds. Is that something to do with the structure? Return a pointer. That's interesting. So why would that be? That's not good. Hmm. Wait, we get the position from the return stack. So when we return, it fails. Okay, because we generate a lot of stuff. But it should end up with just one pointer. Do we iterate it too much, perhaps? I don't think so. Let me print out both the values. Actually print them out here. Oops. Right, so we have position as well as stack size. So I'll probably name those. Stack and then stack size. Stack. All right. And what do I do? What does it tell me? All right. So it's 1R. Get rid of this, right? I don't think it's right. Yeah. So it's when we're trying to return here. Because we're on a return. Generating that. Let me go to gen expression and look at how it generates these. So it generates, what is it? It's a struct. Yeah. So offset, and then we do this. We duplicate, push, add. Don't forget to consume something. Generate should consume. So let's see. Duplicate it, that adds 1. Push adds 1. Add subtracts 2. So that's to 0 again. And create the instruction. We append that. Right, that doesn't change stacks, that's fine. We generate a new expression, right, which is the whole expression, and then we push. So that would be 2 more on the stack. And then right would consume both of them. So that should be fine. So let's try something. I don't think that's right. You know? If I exit Finder.r. So no, right? That's fine. Alright, so that did actually work. We have an issue though. So what if I do 12, 24, 6, and 48? If I do dot A. That's not okay, yeah, so it already failed. Check how to launch Kinotext editor. Do I not have that in there? I thought I had something like that. I do have this. You know, it's in the build folder. Or you mean like in the actual thing, like you do kano dash help? Because I think I have that. Okay. Yeah, I have. I don't have many installed. Okay. Well, it's really more like Vim. I mean, kano dash help, and it prints out sort of a help page. Oh, which is basically just the readme. Yeah, I guess I could add that. That's probably a good idea. I do like it, right, to open as well, though, so I'm not sure exactly. Right, because I like how it opens like this, because that can be useful. So I'm not sure exactly. I will think about it. That could not do it. So I was wrong. No, okay. Wait, that's not. Oh, I need that one, right? Yeah, none of the rest. Okay. So that's obviously not the right thing. And it's off by 1, but why is that? So it might be wrong in here. Actually, let me like it. So let's go to struct. Maybe we have this actually. Function call, is that? Where is it at? That would call it. Declaration. I don't remember where we're coming from. Give me a second. Alright, so H1, so that's where we're at. Right here. So why is the position that? So if I get rid of the +1, why is that there? I should, did I add it? Oh, okay, yeah. Place it on top of the stack. Okay, so that is why. So this is not going to work. Yeah, didn't work at all. So, give YouTube channel? Yes, indeed. So I think the bot is working right now. Yeah, there you go. Basically, I just upload the streams there. And that's it. I've been thinking about doing like videos where I have a whole series. So I work on some project for streams, and then I do a video that's like 30 minutes or so, sort of an overview of the project and different stuff like that. But I've not done it yet. So for now, it's just the VODs on it. Regular uploads, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just I don't have a whole lot of time to do that, which is why I don't to edit and stuff, you know. So it still works. That's actually kind of sus. And for both, I guess we don't call any functions there, and that's why that would work. And we're going to notice not working. Okay, we can find it. Yeah. All right. So we do need the plus one. That is important. It doesn't work with structs. So what if we define the struct and then return it like that? You know what I'm saying? So dummy equals 4, 3, 6, 48. Return C. Alright, so that actually works. So it's just not right. So it's something to do with the expression of a struct when we generate it. That messes it up only here that when we return. So let's look at the return stack. I think it gets generated here. Maybe not. Alright, yeah, I guess we append it to here. So that is interesting. You do networking. You mean like um like sockets and things like that? Like web stuff? If node value expert.type. Yeah. I've done a little bit. I would like to do some more. In CanoScript specifically. I'd like to mess around with that. No. Okay. No. Equals struct. Then you need to do those minus, right? So what if I just do that? That's kind of a weird bit stuff. Probably it's not right. You have to try it to get an idea of what the issue would be. That, no, because I did not change this back. It's kind of weird that the first one would work. So it seems to not be writing it properly. Because it should just leave the pointer on the stack. It doesn't seem to do that. So, generate that. Just the field, though. Well, is that a VM? No. I'm using, this is my system, right? I have Arch installed. And then I have Tmux is what I'm running in the terminal. I do have a virtual machine, which is sort of, it's not like virtual machine for operating system, but instead a virtual machine that emulates a computer, basically, where it has instructions. And that is what I use for the that the scripting language compiles into, is the bytecode for that virtual machine. You know what? Is this not set up properly? Is that what it is? That would make sense, actually. We don't have the pointer. Well, yeah, we need to allocate it. So that's probably what it is. Yeah, we don't allocate it. Yeah, okay, I guess we, that is important. So then I need to generate one of those. What is that? Okay. So we need the state, an expression on the side. So that is not quite gonna work, is it? So what if we do this, let's say we have another one, size, right? and this just has a size type of a size. So then we can gen push. How do you install stuff on Arch, like programs like it? So you have Pac-Man, right? So that is sort of like on Debian, you'll have apt. Pac-Man is basically that. So you do sudo pacman-s git or whatever you want to install. And some things might not be available there, like proprietary software and things. So you have what's called the AUR. AUR, yeah. Arch Linux user repository, where users can actually upload software there. So it can be proprietary stuff and things like that. So that is like an alternate way to install stuff. And pretty much anything you can think of is available in there. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, yeah, so we push that, and then we do all that. So that's basically gen. Gen size, and we need, I don't remember everything actually now. State program. And then the size, and what's the other? Gen size. I've got to actually pay attention. And then the type size. Okay. The size is expr value.structure.count, I think. And then how do we get the type size? Let's see what we call generally. Data type size. Yeah, so that. I think we do expert data type for that. Data type. So if I do this, word. Yes. Program state. Alright, so it just wants to state actually. Not program. Like, right now, nice, nice. Please let me know how it goes. Because it hasn't been super thoroughly tested. On anything other than my system. So, Chain expert. Why don't we have the expression? Wait, node expression? Node value expression. Yeah, but here it's one. Expert? .r is that count, perhaps? Alright, let's see what it has. Values. Okay. And that does not work. Okay. Yeah, so it's the same thing. So only the first one is available. That should place it on this thing. Yeah, let's see. Do this. Put it on this. Put it on a new line. I can print that. Outline. And let's see if that works. We do outline. Okay. So this does get called. And I'm going to print out all of these to make sure they're right. Value, value, structure, values count, and then size, value, expert data type. Okay. Four and 8. So that is actually correct. No, that's not quite right, because this is a U8. Yeah. You multiply it, right? So this should be 1. I just set it to 1. I just want to check. What if I change this to expert structure? Use our data is 0. Like this. Arrow, yes. You think Arch Linux just terminal is good for building an operating system? How do you mean building an operating system? Like, to make your own? Or to compile, like, Gentoo or something? Yeah, to make your own? Okay. I mean, I don't think that matters that much. Yeah, either, like, you can use Debian or Ubuntu or whatever, and that should work fine as well. Alright, so that is probably what the issue is then, that the data type is incorrect. Because we don't have any hint on what type it is. That makes sense. Okay, so that's why this is actually not good. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. Alright, so it's because the data type is the incorrect sign. So I actually made it, right, that's what it's expecting. This is the wrong, shoot, I'm modifying the wrong file. Yeah, okay, so then it does work. Alright, so, the issue is, when we return it like that, okay, I feel like we still need this Alec, but we might not. So I think I'm going to just comment it out for now. We may need it in the future. I do have to go pretty soon. But let me see if I can try to get this fixed. So basically, we have expert struct. So when we return that, so variable declaration. Okay, yeah. So I know what we need to do actually. So if it is a structure, right, and then if it's that, then we do this. So we don't want to do that, but we want to we want to do all this stuff basically. So a few things that we have to do. We want to let me think. Now I'm blank. We need to basically loop over them and set all of the values to the correct thing. So we need to get the structure. Get the structure. Actually, we don't do it here. We do it, dang. Alright, that's an issue. I'm not gonna be able to work on that. So I'm gonna just create an issue for this. So, structs functions. The data type can be incorrect. Using integer pictures and expecting a smaller data type than 64-bit if we're not getting our data properly. Alright, so I do know like roughly how to fix this, but I do have to go now. So I will commit this and then go. Alright, so commit basically what I do. So work in progress. Work on returning structs from objects. Which that. And so exit there. Okay. Yeah, so that is gonna be yeah, so that's gonna be about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.